Hi, I'm Gary Elston, Watch Manager in the Road Safety Department of the Hampshire Fire and Rescue Service. We're going to be talking about a slow speed crash involving an Astra that we've actually had crashed for us at Thatcham's. Let's set the scene of this crash, shall we? What we have here is a standard car. It's not a modern car, it's an old car, but it will perform very well. Within this car, there are 4 people. They're not proper crash test dummies, they're the ones that we use within the fire service. There are 3 adults and 1 child. Nobody has got a seatbelt on in the back. The driver hasn't got a seatbelt. The passenger has, but she has on her lap a young child. The approximate speed of this car, we were told it was between 27 and 30, so it's a less than 30 mile an hour impact. This time, when you watch the crash, I want you to concentrate on the driver. As you can see, the steering wheel actually twists and goes into the soft part of the driver's abdomen. His head continues forward and hits the windscreen. This has gone from a survivable collision to a fatal one. That is fatality number 1. What I want us to concentrate on this time is the passenger in the back and what happens to him. You'll notice that he's catapulted forward, breaks both the backs of the seats that he's gone through, but continues on his way until he headbutts the person in the car, the only one that's got the seatbelt on. This is fatalities 2 and 3. It only leaves 1 person left in the car. This is the child, the person that we should have been protecting, but unfortunately we haven't been because we haven't given them a proper child seat. Please note the dashboard and the way it reacts when the child's body hits it. You can see the ripples as it goes right through. That is fatality number 4. What I want you to do now is watch the entire crash over again and see how the car has reacted and protects you. You will notice the actual ripple of the energy go right across the roof of the car as it's directing it away from you. If you look at the angles on the car where the doors meet the sills, these are still as they should be. If you look as well within the car, you can see all the bits of the car flying around within the car. You can see the rear light being hanging off at the back there. Because don't forget, if you stop from 30 to 0 within an instant, which is what happens in an RTC, you become 60 times heavier than you are now. It gives you some idea. That box of tissues that you would normally buy from the supermarket comes forward at the same rate as a brick. The dummies that are within the car are the ones that we use within the fire service to actually pretend to rescue people out of buildings. They don't articulate like humans do. They are the same weight, but they don't react the same way as a normal crash test dummy would. So therefore they wouldn't fly through the windscreen, which perhaps they would have done had they been proper crash test dummies. Although nobody survived this crash, had they had their seatbelts on, we will not guarantee you that you will not be injured. However, your injuries are going to be a lot less than they would be if you had no seatbelt on at all. You quite often see cracked ribs, bruising, broken collarbones, that sort of stuff, but these are easily fixable compared to you going through the windscreen of a car. 75% of all people that go through the windscreen of a car die.